Clint is the best player in US history.
Hey, can I interrupt you? And
Yeah.
can you allow me to be you and Karian?
Sure.
To do the introduction?
Okay, Micah's terrified.
No, can I?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
So we have here Clint Dempsey, right? US soccer, royalty.
Yes.
And I wanted to say something about Clint, ladies and gentlemen, is that the human being is way better than the player. And that is a statement for me.
My man.
And then on the other side over there,
Yes.
we have Micah Richards.
Woo.
Say with the chest.
No,
Slim Meeks.
my lips are big enough. I don't need to put my chest in there. No, joking aside, AKA Big Mix, AKA now?
Slim Meeks.
Slim Mix. But I wanted to say something to you, because yesterday I couldn't do it, because it was Casper's moment. And, yesterday you made me realize something and actually relate. And I wanted to do that face to face. So at the end of my career, as you know, because you know that, Micah, I played 10 years with extreme pain with my Achilles, both sides. But I could finish my career on my terms. And you couldn't do that. So I have the utmost respect for you for dealing with that. I don't know how you dealt with that mentally. And yet you're always sitting here happy, lifting the spirit of everybody and making everyone happy. No, I'm being honest. And so, I'm kind of looking at it, and I just wanted to tell you that because we don't take you for granted. No, seriously, I wanted you to know that, because sometimes you might think that you're not being seen, and we see you. And I have to say that now you are in my hero bracket. And for a very long time, my favorite person, as you always say, who's my favorite person on the show, was Chloe. And for those who don't know Chloe, Chloe is the girl that helps me to do the analysis, and she does it ever so well. And I'm sure she won't mind me saying that. You are my favorite on this show.
Ooh.
I'll tell you that.
You got me all emotional. I don't know where to go. Where did it go from being king? What I'm talking about. Oh my God.
Don't cry now.
Hey, he's your favorite. Hey, you want to sit here?
So, sorry, can we...
Oh my Lord.
Can we pick up on that? Because I know briefly your story, but I don't really know the depths of your story. So what was your situation?
I mean, TT summed it up perfectly. I mean, I'm a positive person. And at the time I was struggling, emotionally, mentally, and all that sort of thing. But I just tried to see the positives in life. And that's what I like to do, uplift people.
How old were you when you got that news?
I had my first operation when I was like 17, 18, and then it carried on for all my career. But then I retired. My last game was when I was 29.
But what was the point that forced you into retirement then?
When I was basically draining fluid from my knee every 3 days. And yeah, I knew. And the doctor was saying to me, you're not going to be able to run around with your kids when you get older, so you need to be careful. I didn't listen to him. I kept doing it because I just love football so much. And then I officially retired when I was 31, but my last game was when I was 29.
Did you...
No, I just want to know, because you see you're still smiling there, which I appreciate. But really, when you knew you had to stop, and knowing what you could have done, because you smelled it, you touch it, you've done it, and you have to stop. Like me, I knew I was going to stop. I could prepare it, I didn't know how to deal with it. Although I prepared myself to it, I still didn't know how to deal with it. Please, how did you feel? Really? Really?
I stopped buying the house in Florence. That was the start. I couldn't afford it.
He's asking you a serious question. Come on.
You can't have a moment with this guy.
Be serious.
No. How did I feel? At the time, I was devastated, but it was one of those things where, with me, say I'm glass half full always. So I then had to look back at my career. Okay, I played for England, a dream. I won the Premier League. I won the FA Cup.
You burst on the scene.
You know all the things. And There's kids like that who never get to live their dream. So of course, emotionally, it was very difficult. But I think that's where you build that. I don't know, that stealing within yourself. You know what I mean? And it's hard. I've talked about it many times before.
No joke, because we all do that. If you find yourself in a situation where you don't, when you only have one choice, then you don't have the choice. That's the only thing you have, and you don't have. If you have one choice, then you don't have the choice. Okay, we all have to. In survival mode, you survive. Yeah. But did you go into some type of depressing moment?
Yeah, I was definitely depressed.
Okay, thank you.
I was definitely depressed, but I didn't address it. I sort of.
What was your escape?
Drink.
That's the heavy question.
No, we're here, little bro.
No, I mean, I don't know how much time we've got, but it caught me off guard. I was drinking a lot to sort of mask it. I had a good friend, actually. It's called Madge, and he sort of put my life into perspective in terms of, like, are you happy? Have you got your family around you? It's all the other stuff that come around. It was just a facade, you know what I mean? It was all the bells and whistles that come with being a professional footballer, but it made me look at life differently in terms of there's more to life than cars and houses, and it's about relationships and the people around you. So I definitely looked at things a little bit differently. But then, in the end, I'm a positive person. Everyone always says to me, Big Mitch, you can't always be like that. I am always like this when I'm tired. You know what I mean?
You're never tired, though. That's
But I don't know. I like to see the good in people. I always try to uplift people. And that's just the way I've been all my life. So as bad as my injury was at the time, and yes, I was depressed, 100% agree with that. But I tried to look at it in a positive instead of a negative, you know?
I have one question for you. For me, when I was retired and I stepped away from the game for 2 years, I couldn't be around it, I couldn't watch it, right? You needed a little bit of a buffer. For you, was there a stop that you had to like get away, put it down, not look at it, was too hard to watch? Or like, how was that balance of closing the chapter on one and then opening the new one and figuring out, okay, what am I going to do now that's going to bring me some joy or, bring me some happiness?
I think
give
it's
me purpose.
My first punditry. I think punditry helped me a lot because I went from, like this here, it's perfect. It's like the dressing room, isn't it? Where you can have the conversations, have fun, talk about football, so it keeps you... And I had a chance to go coaching, and I had a chance to go into punditry. And I went to go do one, and I absolutely loved it. And from then I was just like, ooh, I can see myself doing this for a long time. If I didn't have this right now, I couldn't tell you how I'm feeling. But in terms of staying in the game, yeah, this has definitely helped me a lot. And you see a lot of ex-pros now find it difficult. But for me, like I said, I always try to see the positive in things.
Little bro, sorry for pushing you, and I know we went a bit deep there, but you know what? It's important to tell also people the other side of the game and the mental aspect of it, because people can relate to pain. They cannot relate to what we have achieved sometime at pain. They can relate to.
That's real.
So thank you.
Yeah. Oh, look. That was good, guys. Thank you.
You caught me off guard, man.
Why don't you get involved in the intro more often? You should jump in. That's some
Just
good
have to
ideas.
tell me,
Oh, my God.